Okay, we're on our way, Jewel. Egypt there. Next stop, Cairo.
This does not include hearing aids.
She's getting her stocking feet ready.
Oh my God! You can push your seatbelt.
All the way, the longest line over the world. Yeah.
Longest river in the world?
Yeah.
The Nile River. Longest river in the world.
This is true.
It goes from here to
To,
Ethiopia.
goes to Upper Egypt, south of Egypt, and then to Sudan, and then to Uganda,
Oh,
and I think there is 5 countries.
okay.
Move to the Islamic area tomorrow to see the citadel and old Cairo.
There it is. Pyramid. The Great Pyramid.
And then to the other side, another stage, or maybe the same. Like, and then maybe very lucky to find the layer of the limestone at the top. I told you. Look to the 2 holes in the middle of the pyramid.
Oh, what is wrong?
يا ابسي يا ابسي روح البلد العراق ده اهو انت بقى عرسه دي ولا ايه؟ حط عين اللين باك حط عين اللين باك ليدي
Okay.
حط عين اللين باك
Colombia.
ما في جمال كده ايه انا كده مش هسيب انا كده انا كده يا باشا انا كده يا باشا شايف
Okay. Yeah, I'm happy. Thank you.
So how old are these pyramids again? Once again, 2500 BC.
Even people worship this. You can consider it a god.
Best shot in front of these chairs. Over there.
Inside the pyramids area.
Okay.
Top of the head. You got here the stamp on his hand. That stamp over the whole papyrus paper. Stand over it. You can see on the prosthetic and the belt. 2 fishes.
Julie with her umbrella. heading towards the TT Pyramid.
Prophet entered here, this block granite from Aswan. Using limestone from Cairo, Egyptian. Inside here, two tombs. And the tomb of the statue king, a statue is white. Before here, now Egyptian museum. And here is the king Teti. Before here, his name Teti Khartoum. His name family.
Oh my goodness. He's skinny.
Yeah, this only notes and I had the most put on side. Only take picture stars here is good.
This is amazing.
From outside, this helicopter is down, down, down. Inside, after roof, look for you. Wow. Put it inside.
Amazing. You come here first.
Which is the Mamluk. The Mamluk. Yes. And he started. He like buildings here. It's very if you look carefully, this big is about gone 4 meters there. You can see that's a sign at the top of the building, a tower. And then they sloping down, crossing Sinai. The first stop in Pharma, and then crossing the river in Delta, Tel Basta, and they start to escape different cities, and they arrive here in Wadi Natron, which is one of the famous Christian church there.
And this is the Holy Family doing
This is the Holy Family trip here in Egypt, which is spent 3 years and
was
6 months.
Joseph, Mary, and Jesus.
Yes.
Okay.
And then south till we reach here Asyut.
Mm-hmm.
When they arrived here, Jesus Christ was 3 years old. That's inside.
This church was built in 294 AD, and this is the, what's the name of it?
San Sergius Church.
And there's the Church of the Virgin Mary.
And now you can see the remains of the old church.
Oh, this is the old church.
The remains.
Schöne Motive sind auch hier beim Eingang.
Carefully. That's a very historic place. Which is showing us here in Holy Family. They stayed here for 3 months.
They stayed here for 3 months,
3 months.
hiding
Yes. From the Roman.
from the Romans.
Which remains original.
Okay, this is an old wine press in the time of Jesus, early centuries. This is the altar of the church.
Ausweis, ohne die
Egyptian Museum.
Look, from the south we have up one race. But if we look to the north, from the north we have different Mediterranean people, Libyans, Hyksos, Asiatics.
Are those owls over there or birds?
That's look, we can breed this marinate up, or that is a cartouche of King Ramses the Great. We can read it like Ra Mrs. Miriam. There's another name, another cartouche of King Ramses, also Mad Ra Stephen Ra. That is the birth cartouche, and that's coronation in Quds, the Egyptian hieroglyphs. Look, Mom. Ramses himself and Hathor.
There's Ramses offering feathers. That's the cow god. That's actually Ramses with the key. And then another god. And then, of course, in the middle is the fertility god. You can clearly see the fertility god. You can see there's a big lake here, but this is here because of a dam. Originally this was the Nile River. Now it's Nasser Lake, and basically right here was where the temple was, and they knew they were going to build the high dam to create this lake, and they had to take it apart and then reassemble it, and that's the reassembled temples right over there. Okay, we're back here at the temples, and we're going to see a video, a light show.
I'm not a very good Muslim.
Okay, this is the inside of the boat. We'll be here for 3 days. I guess this is the party room. Floating hotel. Okay, we're coming to our room here. It's at the end of the boat, and it's a suite. Room 302.
Hello. Yeah, we're lucky we got upgraded to a suite. So we have an entrance way here, a foyer. A nice bathroom here.
Well, let's see the bathroom.
Your favorite thing, Vin, your jacuzzi with a headrest.
They even have a pillow. Look at that. Usually these things don't have a pillow. I got my head, banged up against porcelain. Nice. The only problem is, do you think I'll fit?
Well, what about this toilet, though?
I don't think I'll fit. Handsome man. Do I fit on a toilet? What, are you kidding me?
It's a hanging toilet.
Oh, please. You mean, will it fall down? Good grief.
Oh, it's a nice room.
Whoa, we have a view here. Must be the front of the boat.
We're in the front of the boat.
Oh boy.
Well,
look
right
at
now
that.
the view is not nice.
Right. We're not sailing yet.
Yeah.
Okay, so what else you got going
Oh, it's
on?
nice. It's just a nice king-size bed.
Whoa, look at that. Even big
Yeah.
enough.
With a nice dresser.
Okay.
It's nice.
All right.
Okay.
Tour over?
Yeah, pour over.
Okay.
ما بضرب عليك تليفونك مقفول ليه؟
Okay, there's our boat.
So where are we gonna go up?
Go up from there. The steps are there.
And then how do
not really worshipped, but he would be considered like. Yes, that's like date back to the 4th century AD.
That's where the Christians had a church here. they're
Yes,
saying.
running away from the Romans.
Ah, and that was the. Is that like the altar there? I
So,
guess.
yeah, niche, like chapel.
We can go there later.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can get the steps there, and we can go there.
Going into jail.
His name is Sarambut.
Who the god, the priest was
The prince here, his name is Sarambut. Sarambut first. This Yes, and his titles and everything. He's like.
Oh, that's his son there. Then.
Yeah, the son there.
That's who. This guy was buried here.
So this
Yes.
is the new kingdom.
There is a chapel for the man Sarambut. He's been offered huge heap of offerings from his son, who's offering him like flowers and bread and cows and heads of cows over there, and huge heap of offerings should be offered to this man. Hopefully he will be enjoying that when he is in hereafter, because these people, they believe that they are alive after death.
Right.
So all these offerings with the help of certain magical formulas will turn to be alive in the hereafter. And here the names, and you can see the name Abu of this place, or the elephant. This place, that's why Elephantine Island was given this name. You see the elephant there?
Yeah, you're right.
People who are living here in this area,
400,000.
more or less. 480.
And
This is when Christianity really was hated by Roman emperors.
where did they stay in these little caves here too?
Yeah, they stayed hiding here.
But they built this church.
Okay, so this is where they were hiding.
Yeah.
Wow. That goes deep down,
And
right?
there as well, behind you, there. See, side there.
Oh, down in that other one over there.
See the vaulted ceilings made of mud brick. This is a style of architecture actually was done here. Still today, we still use it.
There's another area where the Christians used to hide, and I'm going to go up close. There's actually a skull of a man inside there. I don't know why it was left there, but it is rather odd. Bones and a skull.
So do you have any green blood?
Nubian. Yes, yes, we are Nubian. Yeah, they have because they are neighbors.
All right. Guantanamero. You think they're ready for the big time? So these granite rocks were here even before the Nile.
Before the Nile. Look how much erosion happened to them.
I see Old Cataract Hotel. That's where Agatha Christie wrote Death on the Nile. There it is. There's the fortress of Alexander the Great.
أشهد أن محمد رسول الله أشهد أن محمد رسول الله ارحل معانا فلنملك خطانا فلنرحل معانا
350 BC. That's how old this temple is.
A bit new.
Philae Temple. There it is.
monotonous country with nature. Actually, Egypt is like a square. Okay, like that, like my hand, like that. The three foreign countries, Libya and Syria and Sudan, under your sandals, under your feet. I'm giving you the control over the foreign. And here is actually, this is Upper Egypt, and this wasp is Lower Egypt. Then the Upper Egyptian Kingdom, Lower Egyptian Kingdom, Lord, this basket, it means Lord, Lord of the two lands, Upper Egypt and Lower Egypt, Kipir Ka Ra, to become the spirit of the god Ra. This is a cartouche where his name is written inside like that. So
This guy here.
this guy over there, yes. And he is given life. Given life. Napoleon Bonaparte.
Napoleon put that
this
there?
is the time of the expedition of the French guys when we came to this point actually here. And they have made a fantastic book about Egypt. They have just like left it.
Bonaparte. Napoleon Bonaparte.
The size of the entrance, on top of the main entrance, always you.
I'll tell you the story. It's a very interesting story. You will like it very much.
Okay, okay.
When she flew up to destroy people,
Ancient church. What was the year it started?
60 AD.
60 AD by Saint Mark. Very ancient church, one of the first.
And this is a lady of terror, Sekhmet, she lion. And the man is before her, and he is to give the image of wisdom to his mother that makes and gives life. He took her as a mother, holding him like that.
Wow, Mary, that's Mary.
Yeah, this is like the origin. This is the forerunner of that scene. This is Isis holding her baby. You know, when the Christian came first, they saw that, so they copied Isis to, you know, the Virgin Mary holding her baby like that and breastfeeding him. This is the origin of it. And even this scene was that movie, Da Vinci Code, Tom Hanks. He brought this scene, you know, in the first of that movie. If you have seen that movie, Da Vinci Code.
Yeah.
Again. And this is electric guitar. Yeah, another electric.
It's not an electric guitar.
On the other side.
Altar that they took from the temple and they carved the Coptic cross and they even carved the Coptic cross in the area it has been used. That's one of the reasons they covered the whole temple probably with the Coptic frescoes. That's why it makes sense that some of the reliefs inside is still in a good shape. Let me show you that.
Oh my goodness. I think I'd rather just have the one woman or two women.
He's angry.
I know. What is the difference between... So these have the rice on top?
Yeah, rice, lentil. This is wheat.
Oh, wheat.
Yeah.
Okay. What about the other things? What do they have?
Lentil, rice, and wheat,
Right.
and beans.
What are the beans? Oh,
Beans?
Yeah, there.
Yeah.
Get the one that has beans.
Fava.
It doesn't look like beans.
No
though.
fava. Fava beans.
It's the high dam.
Yeah. Yeah.
The other side of the high dam.
12th century AD. And the small ones, this is what we're using today. Like you see, this is what we do.
Cemetery, Muslim cemetery.
Let's go. Here I've got this indigo. It was here, you know, the indigo for clothing, for washing the clothes, make it the white, make it whiter.
Really?
Yeah, somebody spilled it down here just to make a color.
That's right.
Oh, look at that. Oh, wow. You know how to drive this boat, huh? What's it? There. Beautiful.
You drive.
Me? I'm going to drive?
Me driver.
Okay, here
Take
we
a
go.
photo.
Here, you just hold it.
Okay.
It's good. You just hold it.
اوكي مع نفسك. One more. ما نتركش. Okay. Video.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay.
Look at this here.
Video.
They got me driving a boat over here.
Ah.
This is the captain, Captain Muhammad.
The driver.
There he is, Captain Muhammad. He's helping me out. See, I'm turning the boat.
Captain Abdul.
Captain Abdul and Captain Mohammed. All right, here we go. Oh, here we go. Look, here, see, ready?
Helicopter.
What else can I do? Show me what else.
Yeah, this
Automatic? Okay. Left.
No
And the
driver.
right.
Yes.
And this is no joke.
No.
These are the real controls of the boat.
Yeah.
All right? Just for the record.
Yeah,
These guys here are the best. Beautiful. Look at this.
welcome. The
All right,
best.
one more time, the horn, and that's it.
Okay.
Hey, beautiful. There we go. Thank you. Thank you.
Welcome.
All right, here we go. Okay, we're on our way here. There it is, on the high seas.
Oh, excuse me. By
Yes.
the way, I want to show you something.
Yes,
See this here?
yes.
This is more expensive than gasoline here in Egypt.
Really?
This is 30 Egyptian pounds.
How much?
30 Egyptian pounds.
Oh my God, it doesn't look like 30 pounds. It looks more like a pound.
And this much gas is only 6 Egyptian pounds.
Wow.
Yep.
There she is, Julie, with the editorial. Now back to the high seas.
Constellation of the greater dog.
From
Season
the
of
left.
flood,
Yeah.
of cultivation, of harvest. Okay, you see the sun disk, the circle? This is the word day, or the word Ra, the god Ra, or day, or the god Ra. So back again. You see the moon split into two, this one?
Yeah.
This is the word 9, or number 9. Okay, you see this one? It is 30. It's pronounced like that. Beh. Finished. No more. Ladies are using this word today with their kids. And Horus. You know. And both of them here, they are the gods of this temple. This is the god of evil, the crocodile. And Horus is a good guy. Okay? And the god Ra is there, is writing down with a pen in his hand. You see the pen in his hand? He's writing down how many years this king is ruling, and he is giving him like 10,000 of years ruling. Why I said 10,000? Because number 10,000 is written here. This franc here. This is number 10,000. And here actually this temple wasn't only a temple, no, it was a great sanatorium. People used to come here, ask for healing. See this lady giving birth?
Yeah.
See the baby coming down?
Oh my gosh. Yes.
And see she's breastfeeding him here?
How is she breastfeeding him?
Yes.
I don't see.
It used to be
Oh wow.
the original.
Original color.
Yes. Was the crown of Upper Egypt, the white one, and each lady puts her own crown on the head of the king to make him king of Upper and Lower Egypt. While here we have got Ptolemy of victory from Horus. By the way, we have 7 Cleopatras in Egypt. Number 7 was the most famous one. The rest of these Cleopatras, they were not famous. Till discovery of bacteria, no medicine was equal to the Egyptian medicine. Here is 2 figures of ladies sitting down on what we call it birth brick, like that. Normal it's hollowed in the middle like that. The lady is sitting down, squeezing her thighs very hard toward her belly to get the baby down this cavity down here. Back again to USA hospitals today at one of the most easy positions for ladies and fast to give birth. Squatting thing. Yes. Papyrus rolls for writing the medication. Scissors, sponge, needles, you see them? Spoons, tweezers, bags of medication to weigh the medication on the scale. You see the scale over there? Crooks for having the brain through the nostrils. Brain just like not needed, just thrown to the cats. We have got dental spoons up there. You see them? 1, 2, 3. I've got forceps for babies to get baby out, you know, in hard labor. Exactly. Another forceps for teeth. Smaller one next to it. Small drill. Above there, it's a knife, a drill, saws for bones, and some varieties of knives the ordinary knife can get to. And finally, a vase of sterilization, washing their hands in hot water before operating. Language. Who deciphered this language? How come it's deciphered? Actually, Napoleon have found a stone in Egypt in a city we call it Rosetta. And that stone was just like very ordinary stone. Nobody knows what the stone for. Napoleon took the stone with him to Paris, but Nelson cut the way on Napoleon and took the stone from him in the sea, and the stone now in the British Museum. Actually, the same text written on the stone is repeated 3 times. One is hieroglyphic, another one is demotic, a third one is Greek. So from the Greek language, they were able to jump to the demotic one, they were able to jump to the hieroglyphic one. What keys they have used? They have used this one, the cartouche, this form. The Englishman and the Frenchman who deciphered this language, Jean-François Champollion and Thomas Young, both of them, they looked at these forms on Rosetta Stone and they asked themselves the same question. Why writing is going smoothly everywhere, but this writing is encircled by this form? It must be a very important writing inside here. It must be a name of a king or a name of a queen, and they were right. This is for names for kings. If it's a name, then the sound this name will give in Greek, the same sound will give in demotic, which is coming from the ancient Egyptian one as well. The same sound will give in Egyptian thing. The same sound will give in Chinese. The same sound will give in Arabic. For example, my name is Hussein. How Chinese pronounce my name? Hussein as well. Japanese Hussein, Russians Hussein. It is a proper name. The name, the sounds will never change. So from that key, they have jumped to decipher the language. So if we look here, this is P, this is T, this is O, this is L, this is M, this is E, this is S, this is Ptolemy's. Ptolemy.
What about the rest?
The rest is key of life. This is a word, Jedit, it means for good. and this is Bittah, it means peace, and this is in. So Ptolemies, in life for God, in peace. In life, in peace for God. So this is actually the deciphering of this language. It took how many years? 10 years to be deciphered by that Frenchman and that English guy. So how come we are sure that what they have deciphered was the right deciphering? I'm going to give you now a clue. If we look to this title before the cartouche here, by the way, how the direction of reading this language, guys, it is compulsory direction if the text is vertical one like this. Then the direction is compulsory from the top to the bottom. So if the text is like this one, we can read from right to left, from left to right. How come we know here right to left or left to right? Look at the animated figures. Look at this duck. Look at this viper. Look at this snake. Where they are looking, and you can't decide the direction of reading. Here, which direction they are looking?
That way.
So, which direction we read? Right to left or left to right?
Right to left.
Right to left. Actually, no, left to right. You come from the opposite where they are looking. You come facing them. So in this case, we read like that. Okay. Ra, the son of the god Ra, the god of the sun. So this is, okay, how come I'm sure of the way I pronounce now? How come the Englishman and the Frenchman, they didn't do anything wrong? I'm gonna give you a clue now. See this word here? If we put 3 lines like this above each other, that will be water, pronounced like that. Mu, okay? Or this one as well. If a third one will be mu, water. So let's bring this water, let's put it before the duck, and let's take the sun disk away, and let's read mu sa. Literally, what does it mean? Mu, water, sa, sun. So mu sa, son of water. Isn't that right? So do you remember somebody was called like that in history? Somebody was given that name by pharaohs, son of water.
Aquarius.
Moses.
Moses.
And in Arabic we say Musa. In Hebrew we say Musa. Why we say Musa? Because he is son of water. Why he is son of water?
Because he was discovered.
He was discovered in the water, so this is the right deciphering.
You guys are so smart. I'm just a cameraman.
This is actually, you know, how we are sure all. And this is common. This is the lapwing bird. This bird still till today you see in Egypt. So this lapwing, it is pronounced like that. Here is all, common, worship. So in this place, everybody come to worship the God. This is the function of this place. It's written here. All, common, worship. That island outside used to be called Crocodile Basket. Huge number of crocodiles used to attack the fishermen around that island. So to drive away the bad spirit of the crocodile, they have worshipped the god, the crocodile here in this temple, but it was too bad to do a temple for a bad god. They have to do some equity here. They have to do some balance here. So they have added Horus. That's why you are before two. Yeah.
These are all crocodile mummies. Mummies of crocodiles.
What do you mean, put eyes on it? Special, or you asked for this thing?
No, for the salt. Because I had to go with salt and water.
670 AD on there.
One very ancient temple here, at the same time like you see Leo? Okay, you see the lady with a bud of flower in her hand? She is Virgo. You see the crab?
That's
And
Libra.
Scorpio.
And Scorpio.
Okay, it's very... Not only the sexual fertility he's reflecting, but reflecting the fertility of the Nile as well. You know, and the natural things, you know, the Nile gives. Yeah, yeah.
His penis over there.
Yes. Because he pottery wheel. See the pottery wheel? And he is making people, see, he's making mouth, something like that, and he is making the image, the man and his shadow. Yeah, that's it. Now the baby in the placenta or in the uterus of his mother. Yeah. And he is actually born, coming down here. And he is raised up on the hand of the God just to declare to everybody that a newborn is there. Even better. Even better.
Christians who are cooking here and
Is eating up their hands.
sesame oil press.
A sesame press?
Sesame press.
For tahini.
Yeah.
Wow.
To make sesame oil.
Yes. You know, he's moving by hand like that.
Oh, wow. How much seeds does he put in here?
بتحط كمية كام هنا؟ كيلو ولا حاجة؟ Oh, the whole sack.
A whole sack he puts there.
Yes. This is in two stages actually. This is one stage and inside gonna be another stage. هنا الأول بعدين جوا مش كده؟ Okay, have a look inside please to see the sack. You put it there. نحطه هنا مش كده؟
الحاجات
هنا. He put it here and it's coming down this.
Oh, wow.
This is the other presser, the final one. شغالة بشديها هي كده. See?
It's harder to do.
Exactly, the more he presses. الخشب ده خشب ايه بتعرف؟ It's obvious, you know, it's the wood here actually is very strong wood.
Sesame now. Oh, it's not hard at all. I can do
Yeah,
this
Watch out for me. Holy mackerel, she's gonna knock me down.
Santo Cleopatra.
Santo Cleopatra.
I can do this all day long.
You know, there's a job opening if you're interested. I could talk to the gentleman for you.
It's going fast on its own.
Oh, Jewel.
Wait, Vin, I can't stop
Again
it.
with this.
Oh, I'm sorry. What
No
are
more
you-
children if you keep
what
doing
are
this.
This is dome, no, dome. Dome, this is a fruit you don't have back home. Very hard, sweety ones. It comes from kind of palm tree. We call it dome tree, just like palm. When it's soft, this is not soft now. When it's soft, it's very good for the stomach. Actually, we eat it and we make drinks, cold and hot drinks out of it. عامل ايه؟ عليكم ايه؟
من الهيئات الكبيره قوي فده خلاني قلت الله طب ما لو فضلت لان الكم الكبير ده ما هوش كم كبير محتاج اكيد مجهود اكبر بكتير مجهود جبار طبعا مش مجهود عادي
He is spraying water.
بدات افكر معايا اتنين من كوريا وواحد من روسيا الله فكلهم بيعملوا اصوات العربي مش عايز اقول لك لما غنوا اغنيه القاهره بتاعت عمرو دياب ومحمد منير مش ممكن حاجه حلوه قوي بيعملوا طبعا حفلات رائعه في الموضوع نعرف بقى
اسمك ايه يا خالد؟ يوسف, his name is Yusuf. Yusuf.
Back to our boat.
One minute.
1 minute. Be careful, man. This tower.
Hey!
Hello.
Hello. Yes. Hello, tower.
Hello, lady.
How's the price?
Not too much money for the type of clothes.
Looks like there's a traffic jam. All these boats are waiting to pay the toll. Floating hotel toll of Upper Egypt. Okay, we're back on the road again. I guess the toll is paid and we're heading out. Hey, there he is. Okay, we're going to dock up against the other boat now. Door-to-door service.
Because we stopped already now.
Okay, we're on our way.
No, actually, inshallah, it's not about not sure. Inshallah, it's God willing. God willing. In the paper, the ram is, the Capricorn, the sign of horizon when it's actually the summer solstice. So since this god is the god of the sun, so it has to be here with the head of a ram. And without any scaffold. This is a scaffold. After making a base under the ground, after making first courses of block above the ground, second course is above it, third one above it, now the fourth one higher than the workmen. So they will be surrounding the whole thing with mud brick wall, like this one, and one of the corners is going to be like a ram like that to drag the blocks of the fifth and the sixth one above it. And the more they go up, the more this mud brick is going up with them to drag the blocks on it. And when they reach the top, they start carving, removing the mud brick in the way down.
What do they do? They
remove the mud brick in the way down. When they photos there under him. Place with plenty of columns inside. So this is a great silo with 134 columns. The sun disk. This is Ra, the god Ra. The dry leaves here and one cane, letter S, together is pronounced like that. Mess, which means to give birth, a verb. And this is a Cain, letter S, he or she or him or her. And pronounced like that, S. So let's pronounce all of them. Ra-mes-es. Ramesses. The one given birth by the god Ra.
1298 BC.
Yeah. By the way, in
All
this
the
place,
colours.
if you look up there, two sequences of movies, very famous movies were pictured. No, they actually took
The Spy Who Loved Me was filmed there.
Yeah.
And Death on the Nile.
Death on the Nile.
Right there. Like the one in Central Park. 20 feet tall, and it is the tallest obelisk in the whole,
world.
entire world.
We have some obelisks in world like that. It's monument, and this is he or she or him or her, the viper, and this is a hand ends with a pyramid. It's a verb to give, and this is to or from or in preposition. This wavy line, and this is life, and this is stability, and this is prosperity, and this is the basket with the piece of bread underneath. It's many. And this is royal, and this is Upper Egypt and Lower Egypt, and this is the Upper Egyptian Kingdom, the Lower Egyptian Kingdom, and this is Min Kefer Ra, to become the spirit of Ra, and this is life, and this is to give. So let's restart. Above his monument, he is given many: life, stability, prosperity. The royal of Upper and Lower Egypt, the Upper and Lower Kingdom, Min Kefer Ra, given life.
Oh my gosh.
Because actually he
Tutankhamun.
wanted some royal blood in him, so he got married to the little kid here.
This is a dung beetle, and the Egyptians consider it to be good luck because it takes a dead ball of dung and brings life to it. So they consider that there's a dung beetle in the sky and he's rolling the sun. These are guards on either side of the temple.
Tell me this. Yeah, let's go up. Yeah, that's right. Do it backward as well. Yalla. 2, 3.
I knew that was going to happen. I knew it.
Are you okay? Wait.
Miles worth of sphinxes.
Only that church and another church next to it refuse to go. No, you cannot jump.
أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن لا أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله
This is King Amenhotep III. Amenhotep III. This is 1540 BC. From that ancient time. And a huge list of offerings.
This is the chapel. The chapel of Alexander the Great.
Person
wise person.
So M is the top one.
Yes, wise person.
Mm-hmm.
A, falcon, it's meaning powerful and strong person.
That's the second one.
Yes, second one. The third one, R, is the mouse. It's meaning talk too much.
Talk too much?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Y, it's 2, feather.
Mm-hmm.
It's meaning fair and justful.
Fair and just. That's good.
Yes.
All right. Very good. Thank you. Okay. Now I found out someone's been sleeping with my wife. And here he is. I caught him in bed. And where's my wife? I don't know, but I'm gonna beat the living bejesus out of this towel, man.
His name is Gumby.
Gumby?
Egyptian Gumby.
There's two.
It's that one.
Alright, hold on now. The umbrella's broken. Alright, there's the umbrella picture.
Broken. Mom, you look really bad.
What?
It looks really funny.
Come on, you gotta control your umbrella.
Good, hurry.
It's not working, your umbrella's breaking.
It's good now.
Oh, you see?
Yeah, double crown.
apple juice with lemon and mint. We'll spin it around a little bit. See the mint at the bottom. Mint is such a great addition to most anything. We're now in Jordan.
And special soup similar yogurt, the name Jamit.
Yeah, it's
Yes, it is hazy. It is Jericho City.
Oh, it's Jericho. Oh, yeah, I know. It's right there.
Yes, between Jordan Valley and Jericho City, it is Jordan River. Now,
Julie got some paisanos. There she goes. Nung, 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 nung. Moses told everybody, here's the promised land. And he actually died over here. So whenever you hear about the promised land, this is it. Tell me what's missing in this sign, and I'll tell you what it is. What's missing in this sign is ka. Ready? Ma da ba ga. Where's the ka? Be careful. Be careful. Ma da ba ga. 2,000 years ago they did this map? Wow.
the name the Holy Land map.
Holy Land map.
Yalla, please, mister. The first carriage.
No, we want to be.
شوف
You have a handsome handler.
Yeah.
Alexa should be there.
Beep beep. Beep 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 beep.
So, that's okay. Okay, thank you very much.
Enjoy.
Thank you, shukran.
Merry Christmas.
No, not still.
Yeah, 850 steps.
No,
No, that's not that.
not this one. Not in this.
Speaking alone.
Ooh, it smells something good. Mmm, delicious. What do you say there? Delicious.
Yeah, the way down is easy.
No, but they run down.
No.
Make sure they don't run down.
Really? So the way down, you go step by step.
Yeah, step by step.
Because the way
So who lives here?
No, nobody.
What's the time? They are beautiful. I love them.
You move back a little for the camels.
Sorry. How many teeth do camels have?
The camels have a big, never I counted, but it's long, you know. Maybe it's 10 in the one side and the other side 10 something.
Oh, really?
Yeah, or more sometimes.
Okay, Lawrence of Arabia was filmed here, and also the movie The Martian with Matt Damon was filmed here. So if you look at the big mountain there, I don't know if you could see, but there's a small mountain next to it, and that's where The Martian was filmed, and Lawrence of Arabia was filmed here with the big one, and this was the pass. This is the sand dune where they filmed the movie The Martian, Matt Damon. This here is where they filmed Lawrence of Arabia, right here. Poor mama. With her injury.
Hey, I'm still doing it.
You are. You're a trooper.
We have our own, what do you call it? When you have a
Lunch is served.
Hey,
Lunchtime.
Lunchtime.
La Chef. Mr. Chef. Come on, let me see here.
Yeah,
Mr. Chef.
Mr. Chef with the Bedouins.
Yeah, the
Have a
Bedouin
great
chef.
time.
There he is. There he is. Let me see this man in action. Holy cow. Look what we got here.
We will have lunch in the desert.
Lunch in the desert. Look at that. Camping out. Look at this. First class. And the tomatoes. Hey, it's Italian.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Va bene.
We make a very good lunch to have.
Yeah, look at that.
What's that?
It's Italian. Tomatoes.
Yeah.
Are we in Italy?
No, we are not in Italy. We are in Jordan.
Jordan. Oh,
Yeah.
with all those tomatoes, I thought we were in Italy.
Do you think only Italian eat tomato, you know?
In the can.
By old way.
Old way. Beautiful. Look at that.
Before the key, you know?
Yeah, this is great stuff, man. Wow, that's an art form. A lost art form.
But you need a strong man for this, you know?
Well, you're a strong man.
Yeah. Now we have it.
Wow, look at that. That's better
You
than
are
a
in the
can.
desert, you should to survive yourself.
I know.
Anyway.
I know, my goodness. It's fantastic. Looks like I've got an Arabian fig Newton here. Delicious. Mmm. There's the chef. Lunch is served.
Lunch is served. Yeah.
Delicious. Woo. Very nice.
Yeah!
Did you get it?
Okay, this is our tent.
Yeah, I have a door and 3 windows. Ta-da!
I know. It's a well for water. It comes down through these mountains here. So they built a well.
Oh my goodness, Vincent, you found a well?
Want some water? Cause I'm dying of thirst.
Yeah, please.
Here we go.
Wow.
Clean water. Whoa, hey, take it easy. It's got holes in it. That's bogus. How you supposed to, what are you supposed to do? I guess you put your cup underneath it. Or you could take a shower.
No, don't do it.
I wasn't gonna do it. I wasn't gonna do it. Listen. What are you saying, Jewel?
Oh, I don't have to explain it.
Push and what?
Push and pull.
Push and pull what?
Produce people.
Did you say bush and bull?
Yeah, because Arabs, I was telling Abdullah, he pronounces the P correctly. But most Arabic people pronounce the P as B.
Oh, so push and pull becomes bush and bull. Make people.
Yeah, produce.
Oh, produce.
Yeah, produce people. Nice crops.
These things here, the Bedouin build it to hide the stuff, what they needed for different time. You know, when they have like some from the yogurts, they make special kind of yogurts that's staying for years.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like a pool like this. They hide it. They put some fat from the yogurts also for next time if they need it. They come, they take it from here. That's why they do this, you know. Directly, it's Saudi Arabia.
Behind those mountains?
Behind these mountains. The high point for Jordan mountains, this one there. The one there, this big one. Yeah. And this is like a land still in Jordan here.
That's the big mountain.
But behind is Saudi Arabia. So if you want to enjoy the view with the shade, we'll sit down there. We'll have the Saturday because they have the holiday. This is song for holiday.
Oh, it's a holiday song.
Yeah.
Kazakhstan is the greatest country in the world. This song is dedicated to my son who loves Borat.
Go ahead.
It's finished?
I will teach you my song. Right? I teach you. Also it starts with a T.
Yeah.
Like that?
Yeah, very good. Within one train now.
You don't like it?
Lunchtime. There's our mat. Alexa has mat.
Oh. Nice cakes.
Lunchtime.
This is a special request. I wanted a cave.
And
So
you
now we
got
got
it.
a big cave.
You got it.
People don't usually come here. We're special.
Special.
We're special. Special people.
You go to the other cave. You look there. Enjoy looking.
Oh, there's another cave?
Yeah, in the corner here
Oh,
behind.
yeah. Wow. We forgot our pillows.
Yeah, I don't even have my airplane thing.
Nice spot. Nice spot.
You should have brought your cigar here.
I know.
And what have we for lunch?
Huh?
What is that?
This is tomato with mushroom. With mushroom, you know mushroom?
Yeah.
It's like the rock.
This is hummus with olive oil with a little tahina up there.
You put tahini on top?
Yeah.
Here we go. Keep going. Come on. One more.
Brim brim.
This is Michael Jordan contest. This is how they play basketball with Jordan. Thank you. Can you do that, Abdullah? Oh, really? I'll give you one to see. You want to see me? Yeah, please. Yeah.
How much you pay?
5.
I think it looks a little bit like George Washington rock. Then again, it could be big giant head rock. But somehow they call it somehow cow rock. It's very confusing. This is where he put the food. It's inside. What is chicken? Chicken? Yes. Nice. 2 hours. Cooking in the sand. Put a little sand on top.
We have, this is traditional food. We dig a hole first, but not always we dig a hole. In the first, we dig a hole and then we use for a long time. We make a hole inside, and then after when they make a hole, we make a fire inside, and then we prepare the food, you know. Vegetable, chicken, and rice. They are like roofs. And then we put inside, and then you will see how we cover when I take it out. Then last thing, we're using the sand. The sand is very heavy, and that's why it's use it, because when we cover it, the fire is die from inside, and then it start to cook by the heat. And you need something it's very heavy to keep the heat inside to cook. And then we leave it for 2 hours, and then it will be ready for eating. Ready to see?
Yeah.
Are you sure there's not a dead body in there?
maybe from the last guest.
I like raw chicken.
Anyway, we will eat it because I'm very hungry. The sun is very hot. That's the problem when you're wearing flip-flop.
Flip-flops. The biggest problem here is getting the sand out of the food.
Don't worry, you see?
A little bit like
it's good spicy.
Is that crunchy?
Crunchy, yeah.
It's a way to brush your teeth. You
Oh,
want to do it while
no.
eating.
And Allah.
Wow. Potatoes?
Bismillah.
Wow. No, actually, the vegetable and the chicken are for the ladies. The rice is for the men.
No.
think it's a good idea.
The vegetable for the ladies, because it's not making the ladies fat.
Oh no,
There's a lot of bugs.
that's you.
That's in front of my camera because of the light.
Oh.
Time to joke.
Here we go.
Time to joke.
Yeah, easy
Nice
life.
delicious meal.
Okay, you could start, please.
I don't want to stop.
Allez, before.
Rest and we will continue.
No problem.
It's about 4 hours, yes, now. I think.
Oh, where is Mount Nebo?
My wife's becoming a Muslim. Holy mackerel. Gotta worry about this? I gotta worry about this?
Salam alaikum.
Huh?
Salam alaikum.
Salami bologna? Salami bologna? What was that?
Salam alaikum. Malaikum salam.
Ay. This is getting weird, man. She's getting weird on me.
Problem here? Excuse me. Sit. Okay. Relax. No problem. Yeah. Good. Yeah.
I am floating.
Yeah, floating, yeah.
It's hard to stay down.
It's hard.
It's hard to stay down. My feet keep going on.
It's weird, right?
Solo, not there. I couldn't put my feet.
Try to put your feet down. Let's see if you can. It's hard. Weird, right?
Can't do it.
It's hard. Okay, now try to go back down again.
Yeah, I got it.
Oh, you did it well there.
I did it. With my hands, and then help yourself with your hands. Do this, alright? And then sit. 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 Do this and then sit.
Like a crunch.
Looks like you're taking a poop.
Vincent is bobbing on the Red Sea. Vincent. Wait. Okay.
You do synchronized swimming. Full on acrobatics.
Okay, I'm gonna go on top of Poppy. No, I'm not.
No, but you can climb.
No, what if I fall down?
There. Go ahead. I'll tell you if I go under. Is that the salt from the Dead Sea?
Yep.
That's pretty salty.
Accumulated salt. Hey there.
Hello.
So, do you believe in miracles?
I believe Jesus walked on water after I'm in this thing. Look, look. I can't touch my feet.
Are you walking on water now?
I can actually dance.
Wow. And this is what? 10 feet deep of water?
I'm telling you, and I got some in my mouth. It's disgusting.
Really? Oh my gosh.
Really, really bad. This is the lowest point on Earth.
480 meters.
There's nothing lower that you could say is the surface of the Earth, and right here. Everything else is below sea level, and you got to go underwater. So we're at the lowest point on Earth. That's pretty cool, right?
480 meters is 1,300 feet below sea level.
Yeah, it's crazy low. Do that again.
So you feel like bobbing?
Yeah, you don't have to do anything. I mean, normally when you tread water, you go like this. Look, I'm not standing. See, look, I'll show you. I'm not standing up at all. These are my feet. These are my hands. See, there you go. See?
It's so hard to stay.
I have pretty good control of going down and up. I got it under control now. When I first got in, I was all over the place, but it's actually, you control this with your ass.
With your ass?
With your ass, right? So then you go like this, you put your ass down, and the legs follow. It's all about the ass in the Dead Sea.
It's the ass action.
It's, what's that?
It's the ass action.
That's right. Shrink the science. Big waves, big waves.
So beautiful. You know what's so weird? You're in the Dead Sea, right? And you would think that your skin would be salty, but it's so oily. Yeah, it feels like there's oil all over you. But in the meantime, it's salt. So amazing.
Remarkable.
Remarkable. tree.
There's Israel in the background. We are in Jordan. And we'll be going there tomorrow. Beautiful sunset.